Hey, what is up and welcome back. Well, in the last episode, I died. I need to be brought back to life. We're in a game. Food plays a huge role in providing support for your character through nutrients and healthy and hearty meals for the soul, the digital soul. To heal yourself, you can eat the Tavot fried egg. This will revive your character and give you 100 HP. You can also learn many other recipes which will assist you on your journey. One of which we will be acquiring today. This is going to be the Barbatos Ratatouille, which will assist you in being able to travel about the map more efficiently as it helps conserve stamina. So let's go ahead and take the journey to go get that journey-saving food. There's always a catch-22. In order for you to save time, you have to waste time up front to be able to get that journey-saving time back. It's called investing. I've healed my main character. Some of you guys told me that I did not pick up the chest that was up in the bell tower, so I'm gonna go up there, grab that chest before we go out to get the Ratatouille. Let's go ahead and grab it right now. Now, if you watched the last video, you know how to get up there. So I'm just gonna jump up there, open the chest, and then we'll be on our way to go and talk to Vin. All right, and that's that. So I'm adventure rank 8 now. I knew I was gonna get to adventure rank 8 the minute I opened up that chest. I only had a few more points to go. I think we're good anyway. At this point, let's go ahead and grab that Barbatos Ratatouille. Now, Vind will be located at the tip of StormBearer, so we're gonna grab the closest teleport in order to get over there, and then we're gonna run the rest of the way. Hopefully you've been unlocking those teleports as you have been doing your early tutorial, so you should have this particular teleport already open. If it's not open for you, you'll have to run over there. Basically, you have to run over there to unlock it so that you'll have that teleport available to you. Once we come out of the teleport, we will run to about northeast, a slightly northeastern direction, because we're trying to get to the northeastern tip of the map. So when you look at the map, you'll see that it's kind of like a little crest or a little cleft, and that's where we're trying to get to. That's where she's going to be located. So take your time, get your bearings, and once you're ready, go ahead and just jump and glide down in that northeasterly direction. Now, you will see some enemies. You can just fight them, ignore them, do whatever you want to do at this point. Your whole goal is just to get to Vind so you can talk to her and grab that Barbatos Ratatouille. So do whatever you need to do to get to Vind. Okay, so my greed took over, and every time I see one of these little floating guys, I know that they're gonna lead me to some treasure, so I have to follow them. Let me see where the treasure is, because I gotta have that juicy loot. It's just a greed, boys. This is adventuring 101. When you got treasure, grab. Okay, the little guy found his resting spot. The treasure chest will pop up. I will grab the treasure. I don't want to fight these guys right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore them and run away. I'm going to run away right now because I'm going to save my fights later on when I'm all buffed up and I have buffed up weapons and I'm totally buffed and everyone is super buffed up in my squad. It's going to be a buffed up squad because everyone's going to be buffed. It's the greed. It's the greed. All right. Obviously, I know it's just fruit, but it's greedy. I'm greedy. Anyway, go ahead and proceed north. I'm going north and I'm hugging the northern edge of the cliff so that I can run over and see Vind at some point. I start to see her in the distance, so I know my direction is in the correct path, so I'm going to continue to run over to Vind. All right, as I get closer to Vind, my eye is drawn to the right side where I see some more shiny shinies, so obviously my greed takes over. I have to grab the shiny shinies before I can talk to Vind. Then lo and behold, I see a chest, so of course I've got to open that chest. After I'm done opening the chest, then we'll go over and talk to Vind, but we're right next to her, so we're good. At this point, it's time to kick up some dialogue and start the dialogue tree. So I don't really need to know who she is. I know who she is. I want to know what she's doing out here. That's the dialogue tree I'm going to choose. And then obviously when I see that treasure chest dialogue option, I'm going to click on that because I know I'm going to get something. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one and then I'll see what I get from her. I already know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get that Barbatos Ratatouille. And just like that, once we're done with all of the dialogue, Vind gives us the Barbatos Ratatouille, which will serve to conserve our stamina. Now, once we're all done talking to Vind, we could actually go back to Mondstadt and try out the recipe. Basically, we'll have to learn the recipe. So once I get back to Mondstadt, I figured I'd go over to Blanche's store and probably check the ingredients. But then I realized I don't know what the ingredients are yet because I haven't learned the food. So I headed over to Sarah to take a look at her wok. And so I'm gonna go up to her wok, pretend like I'm cooking so that I can see the ingredients or the recipe list. Once I see the recipe list and I see the actual Barbatos Ratatouille recipe, I can then click on it and then click on the learn button to actually learn that particular recipe. Once I learn the recipe will appear down in my list and I can choose it. I can choose it as one of the foods. And then once I choose it, I can then see the actual recipe, the ingredients that I need. So in this case, I need carrots, I need potatoes, and I need onions. But right now it looks like I have enough carrots, but I don't have enough onions or potatoes. So that means I'm gonna have to make a trip over to Blanche and see if I can buy some of these ingredients. Once I'm done buying my ingredients, then I can go ahead, come back and prepare this food. Now, sometimes I always get confused because when I try to cook the food, I always think I can just click on the little bar that's actually going, you know, the little timer bar that goes left to right. However, you have to click on the button. You have to click on the button to actually stop the little pendulum, the little pendulum icon there. So you have to click on the button to stop it. So in this case, you click on the button, you stop it, you can cook it perfectly. And once it's cooked, then you can go ahead and eat it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat it, then do a quick test. So our test is gonna include us running back up to the chapel, and we're gonna go ahead and climb with this thing again to see if we did get some savings on our stamina. All right, let's do it. So I gotta say, in me just eating it and running up to the cathedral, I am noticing a big difference with this particular food. So right now, we'll go ahead and do the test and just climb up the front of the cathedral. With this climb, I'm taking my time. I'm watching my stamina bar very closely to see where the depletions occur. I'm not leaping or jumping. I just want to get a steady climb all the way up to the top of this particular peak. When I get up to the top, what I'll probably end up doing is kind of sashaying or scooching over to the right just so I don't fall. I want to see if I'll make it higher than I did before. I'm looking at the stamina bar and I definitely have way more stamina. It looks like just from climbing normally, I will make it all the way to the top. And I think the food is helping. I think the food is definitely saving my stamina. I'm going to start edging over to the right about here. So when I do drop, I won't drop all the way down to the bottom. I just want to deplete the full stamina out just to see how much more climbing I could do. Okay, I am pleasantly surprised. I like it. Definitely worth the time investment to go grab it. And it wasn't a huge time investment anyway. You just ran over there real quick, picked it up from Vind, hopped back, learned it. I mean, you could have learned it over there as well. It's definitely worth it. This Barbatos Ratatouille is definitely something that you want to have in your inventory. I think the biggest thing, it looks like you can buy the potatoes, you can buy the onions, but you can't buy the carrots right now. Well, I don't know if you can buy it in the other town or in the other city. Right now, it looks like you have to hunt for the carrots. So I'm going to be on the lookout for some carrots. I'm going to make sure I hunt down those carrots so I can have a nice stock, a good supply. So at this point, I think it's time for me to invest some more time to hunt down all of the animalculus so that I can feed those to the statues of the seven. That paired with the ratatouille should make traveling much faster. I wonder how far I can glide from up here.